My brothers and sisters, this ain't just a fiscal debate. This is a moral indictment, a system that underpays the many to overpay the few. That's not economics. That's injustice. They told us to be patient, to work hard, to trust the market. And now they tell us Social Security is in trouble. Well, I say trouble didn't just come knocking. It was invited in by greed. So here we go again. Same cold-hearted politicians on the payroll of plutocrats, talking about tough choices like it's gravity. But it ain't gravity. It's greed in a necktie. It's moral cowardice disguised as math. It's class war, waged with a calculator in one hand and a dagger in the other. Now let me testify with the truth. Between 1975 and 2024, this country collected nearly $974 billion in payroll taxes from our brothers and sisters making minimum wage. But had those workers been paid a decent wage, a dignified wage with a yearly increase to match the rising cost of just staying alive, we would have brought in over $4 trillion. That's a gap of more than $3 trillion. Money that should have gone to fund dignity in old age, but instead, we funded the yachts of the powerful. That's not a funding shortfall. That's economic violence. And who made this choice? The same folks who slashed taxes for the rich like they were cutting cake. Deregulated Wall Street till it became a casino, let corporate thieves rob pensions in broad daylight, and fought every attempt to raise the minimum wage like it was an act of war. Then they have the nerve, the gall, to look the people in the eye and say, we may need to cut Social Security. Lord have mercy. Don't you believe the hype? Don't you buy the lie? Social Security ain't failing, it's been starved. Starved by stagnant wages, starved by tax giveaways, starved by politics that worships billionaires and burdens the poor. If we had fair wages, real wages, wages that rose with our productivity and our pain, Social Security would be solid as a rock. So don't you let no think tank or senator talk to you about tightening belts until they tighten their grip on corporate loopholes and Wall Street fraud. This isn't a budget issue. This is a moral crisis, a spiritual test. Do we value people more than profit? The answer is not to take more from those who already have too little. The answer is to finally give the working class what it has earned through sweat, through sacrifice, through decades of holding this fragile nation together. So I'll leave you with this truth. If only wages were increased, we'd have dignity in retirement, stability in old age, a future worth living for. But since they didn't raise those wages, it's time for us to raise our voices.